intro?
Sure.
Okay. I forgot my intro. Okay. Hello, raccoons and kitties. It's Riley Adipo, and I have my aunt here who will be reacting to Bungo Stray Dog characters. So, what is his name?
Frog.
Why is his name Frog?
Because he looks like a frog. He does. Look at his face.
They're
Looks
all
like a
named
little
after
frog.
authors. I should probably tell you that.
So maybe he could be Hemingway.
Who is Hemingway? I think Grandma said that one too. Who is that?
We'll have to get her some books from Hemingway.
Because I know who Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, Stephen King.
Dean Koontz?
I want to say Spielberg. Why did I want to say that? I don't even think that's an author.
Who?
Spielberg? I think he's an actor.
He does movies.
Oh, yeah. Why do I want to say he's an author?
He might do playwrights, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so this is who we get? You say Hemingway?
Yeah, we'll make him Hemingway, since
Okay.
you said they're all...
They're all named after authors. I actually said a few of the authors that are in here. What is his personality?
Quiet. Very shy and quiet. He looks reserved.
Sorry. I'm a giggly tonight. Okay. What is his ability? His supernatural ability? It doesn't really have to be
mind reading.
I think Patri said the same thing.
He does. He looks very concentrated, like maybe he's reading
his eyes
minds.
look kind of red or purple.
He looks like he's concentrating, like he's blocking out outside noise to hear something more.
He just looks like he's smirking at somebody to me. Okay, is he mafia, guild, detective agency, or mice?
What is that?
They're like a secret agency that nobody really knows about.
He'd probably be that.
He's the mice?
Probably be mice, yeah.
Okay. This is the main character. What is his name?
That looks like...
I don't think there's going to be anyone that looks like Connor in this one.
No. These are all authors. That looks like...
Yes, they're all authors. Oh, fun fact. They do not look like the authors that they match up to.
Okay.
Because there's one guy who I showed Grandma. He does not look like who he is in real life.
Well, you said some of them are some you listed off, so I'm going to say this is Lovecraft.
Okay.
I don't know what Lovecraft looks like in real life, though. So.
I told you they don't match up. They're
but I don't know if
version.
he would be like the complete opposite of what Lovecraft would look like or something.
Okay, then what is his ability? Because they usually are connected to the books.
I haven't read enough Lovecraft stuff, so I'm guessing he has something to do with, I can't remember what that thing's called.
Cthulhu?
Yeah. Maywen had one of them.
Cthulhu?
Yeah, she had a little Cthulhu. I don't know if we still have it, though.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute?
Yeah, it was a mini Cthulhu. She lost it at one point. Ryan found it, and then...
It got lost again?
I don't know if it made it from the moldy apartment.
Ah.
I don't know if that was one of the things that
Was it like a little Lego, or...?
It's a plushie.
Was it a little plushie Cthulhu?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting jealous.
Yes.
Okay, so this is H.P. Lovecraft. And his ability is involving Cthulhu.
Yep.
What is his personality? He looks very confused in this picture.
His personality is sinister and dark.
Who does he work for? Mafia, detective agency, guild, or mice?
I say guild.
I think it's called rats, not mice. The rats in the walls? I don't know. Who's he? One of my favorite characters. Along with the cinnamon roll. Oh!
This looks like...
Miracle. What'd you say? You sound like I said miracle.
What's that, Stephen King?
That's Stephen King. And it kind of gives off Stephen King energy. Okay.
Mafia.
Ooh.
It's definitely got like a mafia vibe too.
It does. Okay, the full name of the mafia is the Port Mafia. Because they kind of deal with boats and stuff.
Okay.
And the full name of the agency is the Armed Detective Agency.
Okay.
It's just easier to say detective agency and mafia. So, what's his ability? Like I said, their abilities usually connect to their books. I think I'm making this harder.
Abstract thinking.
I think I'm making this harder on you than I did for all the others. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, it's more like abstract thinking, like the Outer Limits kind of stuff. Like when you watch
Ooh.
that.
What? I don't know what the Outer Limits is.
Oh, we're gonna have to fix that.
I know who Pennywise and The Shining. Carrie?
I think he did carry you.
I don't think the one who had like the explosive pyrokinetic powers and got pig blood.
Firestarter.
Yeah. No. She had like pyrokinetic powers and she got pig blood dumped on her.
Oh, then yeah, that's Carrie.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna reference one of those. I didn't. You did what I did now. Okay. Did you do his personality? I don't think you did.
I think I said he was sinister.
Oh yeah, he looks smug.
Dark.
This is one of my favorite characters. I like the other one.
Looks like an Asian version of Dean Koontz.
Who?
Another horror person that I guess I'm gonna have to get you to start reading because I personally like him better than.
Are you saying that's who he is? Because you said reading.
Yeah. Oh. Dean Koontz is a horror writer.
So is that who this guy is, or is he somebody else?
Well, he looks like he could be an Asian Dean Koontz.
I don't know why his eyes are shut though.
Yeah, I think that's what's making him look Asian. Cause
He only opens his eyes when he's being serious, wearing his glasses. This is the character that got me drinking ramen, eating Pocky, and wearing my glasses again. That's how much this character had an impact on me. And for two of these characters, I actually have some of their books back at my mom's house.
So it must actually be Edgar Allan Poe.
I do have some of his books.
Which would make sense because the dark hair, like the Raven. Quote the Raven,
nevermore. Yeah. I do have two of Poe's books back at home. It's a collage of his stories, but okay. So, are you saying this is Poe or the first guy you said?
I guess I'm gonna switch it to Poe.
Okay. Personality.
Wise, very smart, very intelligent.
Ability. Or is his wise and stuff his ability?
That is kind of his ability and his personality all in one.
Okay. Who does he work for? Mafia, agency, guild, or rats? I'm just gonna say rats instead of mice.
Either agency or guild. I'm not sure.
Okay. Who's she?
She's pretty.
Sorry. She actually freaks me out in the. I probably should have said that.
She is.
What are you doing, Connor? Did you say everyone bow to me?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Cute.
I was trying to think who I think she could be.
Oh. Just think of female authors.
I don't know very many. Most of them are dudes.
Like the person that wrote Harry Potter is the only person that comes to my mind.
I forgot that was a woman that wrote that. And all I can think is J.R.R. Tolkien, and I think that one did Lord of the Rings.
You can say his name if you want for one of the male characters.
Yeah, I don't remember who wrote Harry Potter.
Then just give her a normal name. It doesn't have to be an author if you can't think of one. Oh, sorry. Oh no! Oh no! You saw the roster.
Christie Agatha.
Christie Agatha.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
it might be Agatha Christie. Doesn't sound right the other way.
Okay. Ability. Everyone does something involving the butterfly in her hair.
So she's like a fairy. She's got like fairy powers, like magic sort of. Like pixies. More like a pixie, I guess.
Okay. She steals babies. I'm kidding. I know fairies do that though. And replace them with changelings. Personality?
Sweet and sensitive. Until you anger her, then she has a whole nother side.
I can't believe how close they are with that. Okay. A lot of people were getting really close with their abilities. And it kind of freaked me out. Who should work for?
She's Guild.
She's
gotta
Guild.
be Guild.
Okay. Who's he?
He looks like a vampire.
He does. Everyone
I
says
don't know
he's
anybody
better.
who writes vampire type stories though.
Ooh.
Well, Bram Stoker does. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
So
So he can be him.
okay, so Prop Stricker is his name. Ability? Oh, good. Why did I do that before
His
personality?
ability is night walking. Like he can only be in the shadows.
Ooh, that's cool. Personality. Forgetting my own questions.
Suave.
He's suave.
Yeah, he's
Who does he work
suave.
for? Agency. Rats. I almost said mice. Guild. Get out of here. Amino, go away. Sorry. Agency, guild, mafia, or rats. I'm just gonna go back to saying
I'm
mice.
gonna say rats.
Okay. Who's she? I don't know why she reminds me of
The
Maywin.
Fire Angel.
Fire Angel?
I don't know any authors that would fit that, but she looks like well, she reminds me of the goddess of fire in
Who wrote?
Game of Thrones. So whoever wrote Game of Thrones.
I don't think a girl wrote Game of Thrones though.
I don't know. I don't know who wrote that.
Okay.
But she does. She looks like the goddess of fire. So I guess I would say she probably controls fire.
Oh. Okay. Personality?
Hot-headed.
You're just going everything fire, aren't you?
Yep.
Who she work for?
Agency.
Okay.
Or the agents, whatever it was.
These two are siblings, and they work for the same person. I'm gonna make this easy on you. Only the boy has an ability, and he's one of my. I have one of his books too.
Well, then he's Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy, who's that?
He writes a lot of like game things. He doesn't really do horror. He writes
these aren't exactly horror.
Cause Tom Clancy.
I just read a lot of horror.
I don't know if he does Battlefield.
Yeah, this
he does kind of games sort of like that.
You can do any author, really. I'll just reveal who they are at the end.
But that's gonna be Tom Clancy, and her name, since she said she doesn't have any powers or seems insignificant, is Susie.
Yeah, I don't think she actually is an author. She might be a character from one of his stories, though. I don't know. My fingers are cramping up. So what is his ability?
Oh, I don't know, because he looks pretty plain.
Kinda does.
I'd stand out that he'd have any kind of ability at all. So let's see.
They're both high schoolers, so.
His ability is being able to be invisible.
Ooh, invisibility. Why am I getting shaky? Okay. Who does he work for? Do you need me to list them
Guild.
off? Okay. Oh, I forgot his personality. Both their personalities. So they both work for the guild because they both work for the same person.
He seems like he's probably more shy and quiet, and she does most of the talking.
Okay. Who's he? He's actually the next in line for who he works for. A ghost is a ghost. Sorry.
Well, he's dressed all spiffy.
He is. You can't really see it for some of the characters, but they are as well.
He can be R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein?
He does horror, like teenage horror. Well, he does kids and teenage. I don't know if he does anything for adults.
I don't think I've read anything by R.L. Stein.
I think I have a ton that you could have.
Ooh, yay. I'm always willing to... I thought somebody was standing in the window back there. I'm always willing to read new things. What is that?
No.
Looks like a flower. Oh, that's a pinwheel. That's the pinwheel.
Oh, I'm like, huh?
I'm like, what is that? Okay. So, ability?
He has the ability to charm.
To charm. And his personality kind of gives it away because this is a reference picture.
Looks like he has multiple personalities.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact. He has to deal with this guy's crap all the time.
Oh. So he's probably kind of parental-like.
There's another way I could say a word, but I don't know how to incorporate it into a sentence. Oh, he has to deal with the first guy's Bisha all the time.
Ah.
I think that's how you say it. Bisha? Biasha. That's how you say it. It's a language I made up.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm forgetting my
And
own
I'm
language.
thinking he might be mafia.
Wait. What'd you say for the first guy? I think you said he was guild. They work together.
Yeah, I can't remember what I said for the
Okay.
first guy.
So we're just gonna say they're both mafia now. Okay. What's his ability?
His ability to charm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he has multiple personalities apparently.
That's what it looks like.
You said parental.
Yeah, he's part.
Okay. Who he? He is Richie McRicherson in the show. He's very rich.
He looks like Richie Rich.
Who's that?
Oh man, she don't know anybody.
I don't. I only know.
Richie Rich is a really old cartoon.
I only know horror
With a really
writers.
rich kid.
Oh, it's like him grown up.
Yeah.
I only know a limited number of horror writers.
He's probably rich, so he's probably snobby.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But the way he's dressed and just the facial expression and thing he's doing with his hand there kind of makes me think he's probably kind of stuck up or snobby.
In this position, I feel like he'd be like pointing to a poor person and making fun of them. I don't know why.
Makes me think he's skilled.
Okay. There are 4 characters who are the leaders of the 4 thingies. So if you think that they are a leader, please tell me. That way I do this. Okay?
Oh, he's probably a leader then.
Okay. What is his ability? I don't think you said that. You said he was guild,
Yeah,
you gave him a name,
Yeah.
and you said his personality.
His ability is to multiply money.
Holy crap! Who's he?
He's cool.
My voice was super high pitched.
Let's see. He
I'm not saying anything.
Hmm.
Oh, you gotta name the raccoon too. Raccoon has a name.
The raccoon's name is Poco.
Aww.
His name.
Wait, isn't that from Pocahontas? No. That's not from Pocahontas.
I don't know.
I think it was Nico. From
Yeah, it was
Pocahontas.
Nico. And
So-
Flit was the bird.
So what's his name? Again, authors.
There's got to be an author named Charles something.
I think
He looks
there
like
is.
he looks like a Charles.
Okay. What is he a part of in his personality?
What were the groups again?
Rats, Guild, Detective Agency, and Mafia.
I'm thinking Detective Agency. And he
Okay.
might be a leader.
He is actually rivals. I'm doing air quotes because to me they're like best friends with this man.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people put them together as a couple, and it's really cute, and I like it. I am a supporter of that. What's his ability?
Taming animals.
Everyone's saying
Or
the
speaking
same
with animals.
thing. Everyone's saying the same thing. I bet if I didn't give you guys a picture of him with the raccoon, which is almost impossible to find, you guys would say something different.
Probably because he looks like he doesn't sleep. Underneath his eyes are real.
I don't think he does. He in the show, he actually is an author in the show. Did you give him a personality? I'm having too much fun. I can't remember.
I don't think I did give him
Am I still
a
recording?
personality.
I am.
His personality.
That's very mysterious.
Yeah, I would say mysterious. Probably kind of quiet. It's like more on the quiet side. Probably very knowledgeable, but just quiet. Sits back, kind of watches.
You say it was Detective Agency, right? So
Yeah.
he just watches as everybody else fumbles around.
Yeah.
Okay, who's he?
Whoa, he's all kinds of crazy. He's got to be some kind of German author. I just don't know any names for him.
German author? What gives you that idea? The suspenders?
Some of the facial features.
Oh, he's a ginger.
Anybody can be ginger. You could be
I know.
ginger German.
Ginger German, yeah. I have some ginger in my
So his
bloodstream.
name is like Hans or something, or like Helmut.
Okay, what are you going with?
We'll go with Helmut.
Okay.
It's better.
I almost said age. why would I say age? Personality.
Very energetic and happy.
Yeah,
He
he
looks
is
like he's
kind of.
got high energy.
He's waving at you. All right. Ability.
The ability to see through walls.
Okay.
He has such big eyes. They gotta be for something.
It's just anime.
Yeah, but none of the other ones had eyes that were like quite as big as
Oh,
that.
somebody coming up's got the crazy eyes. I'll point it out when he comes up. You weren't there, but in the car when I made Maywin do this on our way to Hershey, she was yelling about a character being the Muffin Man. I will tell you when the Muffin Man pops up, cause she loves the Muffin Man now. But
He's rat.
oh, I was about to say, who's he work for? Wait, what are you doing?
I was trying to like see what was on his belt because from
Oh,
here
it's like
without my glasses it looks like there's a rat on there.
It looks like a dragon with a pig face.
Cause yeah, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see
I
it that
have
well.
my
But
glasses on. Okay. Who are they? You have to guess their gender along with this.
I'm guessing it's a guy, though the body says woman, but I'm thinking it's a guy though.
I'm not gonna tell you if you're right or wrong till the end. I told everybody else that they were right immediately, but I'm. Okay. I want to say age. Name.
Name. I don't know any more other names.
I want to give you a hint. Their name is close to an alcohol beverage.
Yingling?
What?
So I'm guessing like instead of wine, it's like vine or something, or like.
I saw somebody else guessing these, and they like modified the name vodka into something. I forget what it was
Okay.
though.
Like vodka?
Like vodka?
Vodka or something?
Yeah. Do you have any clever name for them?
Vachi.
Okay, they're actually siblings with this man.
Well.
Yeah, they are siblings. Oh!
We'll still say that's Vachi.
Vachi. Okay. Keep wanting to do it with like a Japanese accent saying Vachi. Or some sort of accent. Ability, if they have one. You can say that they don't have ability if you want.
Well, I'm guessing this one's ability's got something to do with their mouth and uncovers only when needed.
Ooh, that's cool.
So I don't know very many mouth abilities. Maybe she has like or he has a echo sound or something.
It's kind of like the other guy when he only opens up his eyes when he wears his glasses.
Yeah, it's kind of like this one. Yeah, the mouth is only visible when using the power.
Okay. They're the same thing as their brother. So what'd you say their brother was in? I think you said he was guild?
Not sure if I said guild or mafia, because
It's either one of those.
I'm thinking mafia.
Okay. Personality. So that's the one I always forget.
I don't know. She said there were 3 files, but there's only 2 there now.
Yeah, she did have 3.
Time for bed then, kiddo.
Aww.
She did have 3.
I'm doing the thing with and stuff.
Oh, hurry up.
Okay.
You've been good with school, so I'll let you.
I'm almost done, and then I gotta.
You need to get to bed.
Okay. I did this really late. Got it.
Personality
You look like an
is...
assassin to me.
Oh, it could be. It's another one that kind of looks like maybe hangs out in the shadows. So kind of more quiet and shy. So yeah, probably shy and quiet.
Okay. Who is he? This is the Muffin Man.
Is that the Muffin Man? So he's a marshmallow for a hat. He looks more like hot cocoa.
I think it was either the puff on his jacket or his hat. I think it was his
It's
hat.
probably his hat.
He is Russian. He said like Grandma said that I think that the mafia could smell them.
I guess mafia for this one because you said that one's Russian. And then personality, calm, relaxed.
Name?
And then name.
Like doing the little doll eyes
I
or
don't really know any
like
Russian names.
You don't have to give him a Russian name if you don't want to.
His name's Bob.
His name's Bob.
Yep, we'll name him Bob.
Okay, so what is Bob's ability?
Ooh.
I swear, if you do something involving Bob the Builder.
No, I was thinking maybe controlling the wind.
Ooh.
Because of the cape makes me
Ooh.
think.
Well, a lot of
more
characters
air.
previously had capes.
This cape's different.
This cape is different. Okay. Okay. Who's he? Fun fact. In my mind, this guy is the father figure to him.
I don't know. He looks earth-based, so his
He
powers.
does.
His powers are something with the earth, and I'm gonna say he's probably got some kind of wisdom because he looks like he's pretty old, like he's been around kind of forever. He kind of reminds me of the sandal hat guy in one of the other animes. And I think it's in Bleach.
Oh. Well, you've seen anime as well, so.
But yeah, it kind of reminds me of him, just by the way he's dressed.
Okay.
Or the one captain that's always sick. Can't remember his name either from Bleach.
You just compared him to a lot of Bleach things, which you're not really off, but
He's just not a Shinigami.
he isn't.
Kind
of looks like one from Bleach though, with the way
he looks like he just looks.
Oh, fun fact.
He looks tired.
He's the leader of one of the things.
Yeah, so he's the leader of the guild.
I think you already said that. You said the rich guy was the leader of the guild.
Oh, well maybe this guy's the leader of the mafia. So I don't think I had anybody for the mafia.
Yeah, I don't think you said the leader of the mafia detective agency or mice yet. I don't think you've seen. I think you only said one leader. Which we're running out of characters.
Yeah, because you brought the leader thing up later, so I forgot about it. This guy's probably got a hidden temper, though.
Ooh. Did you give him a name?
I did not.
I always make people do name first. I should do my friend's guess thing. The character's thing.
Name.
I'm blinking too much.
Irvin.
Irvin?
Yeah, like Washington Irvin, another author that you probably don't know.
I don't know. Who is she? Ooh.
Pippi Longstocking. It's a character from an
Oh.
old show.
I know who that is.
But that's what she looks like.
Okay.
And she is mafia.
Okay. Deceiving, isn't she?
Yeah. She looks like a friendly little child, which means she's probably an assassin or a killer of some sort.
I think she's like as old as one of the other characters.
Her ability. Dancing.
You said the same thing as Grandma. Okay. Is that why her dress is all tattered?
I forget the shoes.
Oh.
These shoes look like dancing shoes.
I always bring up her
And that looks
dress.
like a good dress to twirl.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Ability.
That was dancing.
Oh.
And her personality, I said that, like, she's probably like a secret assassin type. So she's, like you said, deceiving, where she...
Her name?
Yeah, Pippi Longstocking.
Oh. I thought you were just comparing her to that.
No,
Okay.
she's Pippi.
Who's he?
That's Greybeard.
It's Greybeard.
Yeah. It's weird. It looks like he has some kind of, like, mask or something, but I think it's just the way they drew his beard.
Probably, because I think when he talks, it does show his mouth.
It's just weird, because they have, like, this line coming back, like he has, like, a fake beard or something, yeah.
No one called him Master Wu. from Ninjago.
Nah. Nope, that's Greybeard. And he's a rum runner.
Rum runner?
Yeah, so he's got to be mafia.
Hmm.
He's his special thing is being able to move things that shouldn't be able to be moved.
Like a house?
No, like illegal products. Like things that, like sometimes you can't.
Like drugs?
Or alcohol, because sometimes you can't take alcohol across state lines and stuff, and he makes it possible. Or he brings in illegal people.
Oh, okay. So there's another character who literally picks up buildings and uses them to fight. But that's only when he goes crazy. I will tell you who that person is.
I'm guessing that's the guy with the crazy eyes.
No. I'll tell you who that is later on. I think you said everything.
I think so.
Who's he?
The magician.
The
He's
magician?
a mage. Yeah.
Do you want to hear what Grandma said his ability was?
What?
His scarf.
His scarf?
I don't think you've seen My Hero Academia, but Mr. Aizawa, one of the teachers in My Hero Academia, uses this like gray scarf as a weapon because his quirk, his superpower, isn't that effective. Well, kind of isn't. Speaking of Grandma.
He looks more like a magician.
He does. So is that his ability?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he is part of the agency.
Sorry.
I don't know, he kind of looks like your dad a little bit.
He looks like my dad.
If he was going to be an anime character, he does. Like when your dad had the longer hair.
Well, okay, you want to hear something funny? When I was back in Dover, I got one of my friends hooked on this show, and I was shyer when I was back in Dover, and they said I looked like the child of this guy and this guy.
Yeah.
Not him.
Yeah. I can see where the other one would maybe be Matt at different stages, and the other one that you pulled up kind of has some of your mom's facial features, the
Which
smaller
one?
face frame.
The one with the hair in front of his eyes, or the one with
The hair in front of the eyes would be more your dad. The other one with the pointier chin and smaller face would be your mom. So I could see where they think the two of them you could be.
They just went with the way I act and the way I look.
I went by the way they look. Yeah, they kind
I was
of
wearing
have features of each of your parents.
I was wearing my glasses a lot more because this is when I got into Mungo Stray Dogs, and sometimes my hair falls like this over my one eye, and I brought Pocky to school. I love Pocky. So I think you said everything. We just started talking.
So.
Who's he? He's using his ability because this is the only good picture I could find.
He's like some kind of octopus man.
They're all authors.
Oh, so this is probably Lovecraft.
Yeah.
That's funny that they would. Like I said, I don't know what he looks like in real life, but it's funny that they would draw him that way.
I think it's kind of cool. It's embracing the dark side of his stories.
I think I had a Lovecraft book somewhere, but I don't know how much of it I've read.
I think the Lovecraft. If I had to choose a Lovecraft book to read, it would be the one with the fish people. The fish.
So I guess he's the leader of Rat.
Ooh, okay. Personality?
Crazy.
Oh yeah.
He looks crazy.
And his ability is in use.
Yeah, basically Cthulhu.
When Patri did this, he completely ignored the tentacle hand and went directly to his other one that's glowing.
Oh, I thought he was holding something, so his hand's actually glowing.
Usually their hands glow and this thing appears around them when they're using their ability. It's like a string of letters that has their ability name on it.
Is that what this all is?
Yeah, but it's not in the string. Oh, fudge. No. This is the crazy-eyed man. I mean, look at that face.
He looks like the Dutch painting boy.
What?
The, generic guy they stick on those, Dutch boy things back before I think they made it just a generic can.
Huh.
He looks like Dutch boy.
Is that his name?
I don't think he's on there anymore. But that's what this guy looks like. He looks like Dutch Boy. So his abilities are repairing things.
Like things that'd be impossible to
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah,
Okay.
or like in Wreck-It Ralph, where the guy just like ding,
Fix it, Felix.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dutch Boy with Fix It Felix powers.
He works with. Oh, am I not zooming in the whole way? He works with Lovecraft, so they're part of the same thing. I think you said.
So then I guess he's part of Rat.
Yeah. It is his personality.
Easily moldable and formable. He kind of just flows with the crowd.
Okay. I have duplicates of characters because I thought I didn't put them in. Last character. Who
Aww.
is he? Maywin said this was her in the show.
Just looks like a little kid.
He kind of looks like Connor if Connor was nicer.
We'll say Finn. He looks like a Huck Finn.
Okay. You say that, and this guy, everyone compares to him, and his name's Finny.
No.
And they're kind of the same character, and now you just named him Finn. And blah, 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 blah.
So he's high energy. Not sure who he's with though. I can't think of who he would be with, but he's another one of them that's high energy, named Finn.
Please don't say that's a staff.
Hmm?
Please do not say that as a staff.
Oh, I didn't even realize what was in his hand.
Do you know what it is in his hand?
I'm guessing like a wand of some
That is a street sign.
Oh.
Nobody knows that's a street sign. That is clearly the bottom of a street sign. Okay, did you say everything?
I think so.
I don't think you said who he's with.
Oh, I saw it was
Or his ability.
Oh, the ability?
Yeah.
Did you go in Winter's room and get that back after I told you not to?
What?
Ability is flying.
Okay, are you ready for me to reveal who everybody is?
Yeah.
This is Kenji. Some of these names you probably wouldn't have been able to guess. His ability is super strength. And he's a part of the agency. This, I do not remember his name. His ability is the ability to grow vines out of his body. And it freaks me out.
What'd she do?
Okay, we're back. Okay, so yeah, his ability kind of freaks me out because when it's like the vines are in his face, it looks like he has veins
Oh,
that are
okay.
kind of like protruding from his face. And they're grapevines, so he's got fruit on these vines. It scares me. And he's a part of the guild.
It's gonna scare my makeup.
This is H.P. Lovecraft.
Squid!
Yes, that is Squid.
Cthulhu. We gotta find your Cthulhu, because I think we still have him.
Hey, look at this. Squid!
His ability is called the Old Ones, which is what Cthulhu is. And technically,
Cthulhu is supposed to be like a really old, like,
deity.
Yeah.
One of the characters, the first character we did, his ability is to nullify other people's abilities. He couldn't nullify Lovecraft's ability.
I'm gonna have to read more of the Lovecraft book.
Yeah. He couldn't stop it, which means that's not an ability. That is him. So we don't know what Lovecraft is in the story.
Oh, he did fall asleep.
Also, he is sleep deprived. It's funny you just said Connor fell asleep, and this guy's sleep deprived.
Yeah, he fell asleep at some point.
He is also a part of the guild. This is Mori, the leader of the mafia. You say he's a part of the detective agency?
Yeah.
His ability, I don't like his ability. There's this little girl who isn't on the roster, who technically is his ability. He can control her.
Oh, so he's like a puppeteer, sort of?
Yeah. Nobody knows what their relationship quite is, if it's like father-daughter, something more. I frankly do not want to know. That's another thing that
animes
freaks
can be
me
kind
out.
of weird in what they do with stuff.
It can be. Along with two other characters in this who I don't like. Fudge. This, I don't remember his name either, which I probably should, because he wrote the Moby Dick, and that is his ability.
Oh.
None of us could. And I love the Moby Dick. You're looking it up. But, that is his ability. It is literally called the Moby Dick. And did you go back and put more on? Okay, past all of that. Did you get the name of the author of the Moby Dick?
Yeah, Herman Melville.
Herman Melville. Okay, so that's this guy's name.
No, I knew. I just forgot because it's in the show Doug. There's
Oh.
a big thing about it in Doug's movie.
His ability is literally called the Moby Dick. So technically, it's like this airship that is whale-shaped, and he is connected to it. They do destroy the Moby Dick in the show, but it comes back as this like little whale spirit that follows him, which I find is kind of sad, but also really adorable.
I need to read all of Moby Dick and see how much of that is comparing to that, because I know he spends a lot of his time trying to kill the whale, but I don't know if he ever gets him.
I think he's next in line to be the leader of the guild, because he is the guild member. They use the Moby Dick kind of as like their ship, their HQ. This is Lucy. I don't remember her last name. She's a part of the guild. Her ability is she takes you to this different world almost. And there's this giant...
like an Alice in Wonderland thing.
Yeah, there's this giant doll that you have to defeat and get a key from. Play her game to get out of. You have to get out of the world. I think she gets kicked out of the guild for helping the main character escape. I don't remember, though. This is Fukazawa, the leader of the agency. His ability is called All Men Are Equal, which I wish people would abide by now. Technically, if you're a leader of the detective agency, did I say leader or member?
Leader.
If you're a member of the detective agency, he can boost up your ability. Technically, he can amp it up. He's also a very good swordsman. He uses that more than his ability, because his ability is just amping somebody else's ability up, as long as they're a part of the detective agency. This is Fuldor? Fuldor? I know Dor is in the name. I think it's Fuldor. He is the only character on this roster that is a part of the rats. Or the mice. He is the leader of the mice. I don't know his ability. I know he likes stabbing people. I think in the show, if he stabbed you, you combusted. I don't remember, though. This is Gin. Or Jin.
Probably Gin.
It's Jin, but it's spelled funny. Gin. I told you it's kind of like an alcohol beverage.
Gin or J?
Gin.
That's how they spell Jen.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is a girl. But everyone thinks it's a guy.
I wasn't sure. I mean, a very feminine build, but when you said having to guess the gender, I figured looks like a woman must be a guy.
Yeah. They are part of the Black Lizard, which is a part of the Mafia. It's the highest rank besides leader in the Mafia. They are the sibling to the other character, like I told you. Yeah. This is Mark Twain. Writer of...
Yeah, he kind of looks like Huck Finn or Tom Sawyer.
That is actually his ability. Huckleberry Finn Huckleberry Finn? Or is it just Huck Finn?
I think it's Huckleberry. But
Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer is his ability. Oh, she doesn't have an ability, by the way. He has a little spear guys who are Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer that he fuses into his bullets. And it makes it like deadly accurate because they kind of pilot the bullet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a part of the guild. And he's one of my favorites. We had, I think, it was either Huckleberry Finn or Tom Sawyer book, but then Luna and Apollo, my little puppies, destroyed it over at Mom's.
Oh.
This is Edgar Allan Poe. Is there any more for me to say?
I could kind of see that. It's just weird that they'd use a raccoon
That's
instead
what
of a
everyone
raven.
else says. But I like Carl, the raccoon. I think in one of his stories he did have a pet raccoon. In one of his stories. I can't remember what story though. Because whichever one that is, I want to read it. I'm in the middle of reading the Rug Morgue, which the name of his ability is the Black Cat in the Rug Morgue.
Oh, okay.
Technically, it has nothing to do with death, though I guess he could die. He can put you into his story. I don't know if he can put himself into the book or not.
But he can put other people in.
Yes, he has put Rompo, the character that okay. He has put this guy into multitudes of his stories. They're kind of like friendly rivals. And again, quotations. They kind of play it like a game. It's not like a friendly chess match. It's getting put into a book. But yeah, I ship them. Which means I want to see them as a couple.
Oh.
I think they'd be cute. I have like a whole thing on Pinterest dedicated to it. That just shows you how obsessed I am. This is... It's not Frederick. I think it is Frederick. Fitzgerald is his name.
Ah.
Do you know what books he wrote? Or
Mm-mm.
I think his ability is called the Great Fitzgerald, but they replaced one of the words for his name.
Yeah, and I don't know.
His ability, you were so close. You said it was to make more money, right?
Yeah.
His ability is to spend money, which makes him more powerful. Like how all rich people think they are.
Yeah.
That's kind of stereotypical though. The more money he spends, the more powerful he is. He actually tries to kill one of the main antagonists and the main character, which I also ship. But that makes me sad because I love those two. Yeah, he's the leader of the guild. So I think
What does it mean to ship?
You want to see them in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, it's just you need to ask next time. Were you trying to look like your little Mickey Mouse thing? Oh, here, I'll pause this. So, yeah, leader of the guild. Yeah. This is Konekida. Konekida. His ability is called Dopo Poet, which I think Dopo is his last name. So the little book he's holding, so I was watching a reaction video. Somebody said it was the Bible. Which I find hilarious. Oh, fudge muffins. So if he writes the word of what he wants in the book, he can take it out of the book. Like, if he wrote gun in the book, or Glock, he could take a Glock out of the book. A fully formed gun.
That story. There was someone who did write a story about someone, who could do that.
But he can only do that as long as it's not as big as the book. It has to be the size of the book. And it doesn't have to just be a weapon, though it's mainly used for weapons. He took a deactivator key. He summoned it from the book to turn off a bomb. And there's a theory that, in my head, that Konekida was this one guy, I forget what his name was. He was like super into ideals and wanted everybody else to have ideals. As far as I remember, there's a theory that he is the reformed version of that guy. It was something King. Messenger King? I don't know. But yeah, there's a theory that he's the reformed version.
You said King, and all I could think of was Stephen King.
I think that's what you named him. I think you said this was Stephen King. He has to deal with a lot of BSI that some of the other characters do. If you can't tell, I'm saying BS. He's actually next in line to be the leader of the detective agency. So, yeah. These two are brother and sister, though she does not act like they are. If you cannot tell by my tone of voice, this ticks me off very much because he's one of my favorite characters and he's clearly uncomfortable with it. She likes acting like they're a couple.
Hmm.
I don't like it. I actually have one of his books. This is Naomi and Tanizaki. I don't know if that's his first name or last name, but I think she's one of the characters in his book. I don't think it's the book I have though. His ability is called Light, not White. I think I said White earlier when talking to Patri. It's Light Snow. It's an illusion ability. He makes this like digital snow that he can use to make illusions, and she does not have an ability. I forget what you said his ability was.
To become invisible.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what he does with his ability. Ability. He can make himself invisible. He can duplicate himself. Super freaking awesome in like the first 2 episodes, like the second episode of the show. He used his ability, and that is what made me fall in love with him. I love a lot of characters in this. Yeah, they are both agency. The place that they are in this picture right now is actually, I think, underneath the agency. It's a little cafe under the agency.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't remember her name. I do know that she was with the mafia, but then went to the agency. Her ability is called Demon Snow, not to be fused with Light Snow, though she kind of looks like Naomi. Not gonna lie. Her ability is called Demon Snow. It's controlled by the cell phone around her neck. So if you're on the other line of the cell phone, there's a mother figure for her and this character that is on the other line of the phone that controls her ability. And it isn't her actual mom, but she does have a similar ability to her, which is called Golden Demon, I think. Yeah. This is Akutagawa, the big brother to Jin. His ability is called Rashomon. It's the little plushie with the red eyes and little red mouth I made.
Oh, okay.
Out of that old
That's why
shirt.
that sounded familiar.
Yeah. I made the more baby version because there's a picture of him holding a little plushie of it when he's in kindergarten.
Aw.
And that just made my heart break and I almost cried. I'm about to cry. He is the main antagonist. So the other guy, the rich man, wants to kill.
Okay.
Or tried to kill. His ability has so many different forms. It's very difficult to explain. The most overpowered form there is the armor, where his jacket is his ability technically. And it forms around him like bandages, like almost like bandages, and forms itself into armor. It's super strong. If I had a picture, I would show you, but I do not. Another form that I personally like is when it opens up like a mouth in the back, and it can swallow almost anything.
That's kind of cool.
I know, that's one of the reasons he's one of my favorites. I don't remember her name. I want to say it's like Yosei or something like that. Something with a Y in the beginning. Her ability does nothing with the butterfly. Her ability is called Thou Shall Not Die. She is a healer, a doctor. But for her to heal you, you have to be near death. So you want her to heal a paper cut, thinking, oh, she's just gonna heal it like that. Nope, she'll saw your arm off until you almost die. Just to heal a small paper cut. She's the doctor of the detective agency. Oh, this guy's mafia, by the way. I don't think I said that.
Yeah.
She freaks me out because of her ability. She goes a little psycho. But there is this really cool moment where she's fighting this other character who's a part of the mafia, who has lemon grenades. I don't like him. He's very ugly. That's practically the only reason I don't like him, but he does have a very cool ability. I actually wanted to make Maywen a lemon grenade with her candy costume.
Yeah.
It's a sour bomb. But, just zones out. They're fighting, and she just keeps coming back and coming back and coming back, thanks to her ability. And
So she can bring herself back
she
too?
can bring herself back too.
Oh, that's cool. A lot of times you can only do it on other people.
Yeah, but she's really strong. What?
Oh, that's cute. Piggies. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh,
Piggies.
They're cute.
I keep
Piggies.
interrupting the thing.
Piggies.
It's fine. This is Rompo. He is my favorite of all favorites. He was my first favorite of the show, actually.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Love you.
Time
Yeah.
for bed too, Cody.
I'm almost done.
Pop-Pop said she could finish this.
Yeah, he was the first character that I favorited in the show. It's the only other way to... He's the first character I fell in love with in the show. He is the snack lord.
Is that why you like him?
Like I said, he's the one who got me to drink ramen and eat Pocky. Because I saw him doing it in the show, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to try it. And I saw it was in Wise, and I started to freak out. And then I tried it, and I fell in love with that, and now I do that nonstop almost. And he actually gets the marbles out of the ramen bottles, and I want to do that.
Good luck. Your dad hurt himself trying to do that.
I know how to do it. I know how to be a professional at doing that. I actually do a video on that. A little fun challenge. His ability is ultimate deduction. He actually has no ability. I know I said he has an ability, but he does not. He's just really smart. He is with the detective agency. If his ability does not say that, no one in the video can see I did air quotes because it's only recording my screen. But yeah, he's just really smart. He knows like everything about a case without even getting information. That's what.
That sounds kind of like the thing I was watching on Netflix.
What's that?
It's Hannibal. Something
Oh,
with Hannibal.
Hannibal
Lecter, yeah. It sounds kind of like that when you watch the TV series, not the movies, but the TV series on there. He
Oh.
seems to be able to like walk in a room and like just know the whole scene, and he can tell you
that's
this
kinda
is
cool.
what this person did and didn't do.
This is actually the character I got my pen name from, Riley Oedipo. Grandma said that the last name sounds like a mixture of Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah,
It was meant to be a mix of Edgar from Edgar Allan Poe and Ronpo, but it came out as Oedipo.
Huh.
And the first name I chose because of one of my friends in Red Lion. Kind of took his name. I think I've just been talking a whole bunch about other things besides the character. Yeah. This is Chuya.
It's a different name.
Yes. He's a shorty. He hasn't grown since he was like 14 or 18. I don't remember. He hasn't grown since he was a teenager. That's why when we were having dinner and I couldn't get the cup down, I was like, I'm gonna end up like Chuya and be short for the rest of my life. I like being short though, so.
You're not really short though.
A lot of
for
my
your
favorite.
age, you're about average height.
Either I was short or all my friends were freakishly tall. But a lot of my favorite characters are short, like Ronpo, Chuya. Poe is taller than Ronpo, but okay.
I think Edgar Allan Poe was tall though.
Yeah. His ability is gravity control. But get this, he's like the vessel or reincarnation of a god. A god. Oh, fudge my! Like I was trying to say before my phone really turned off. He is the reincarnation of a god of gravity. Or fire? I don't remember. I know he's like a god or something. Because, like, the first few episodes into that little mini arc, I could guess it. I was just like, oh, Chewie's gonna be the reincarnation of this god because of his ability. And later in the show, later in that like, little mini arc, it wasn't really a big bit of the show. It was just kind of a small little story. They revealed at the end of the story, and I was kind of fangirling. But, When he uses his ability, he has to like put his hands in his pocket when he was younger, but now he wears gloves. Um, he if he took his hands out of his pockets when he was younger, these red markings would form on his body,
Hmm.
showing you that he was using his godly ability. He is with the mafia. He's probably the most powerful person in the mafia, besides Akutagawa.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's another one of my favorites.
He does look pretty cool.
This is Asushi. The only way I remember his name is some sushi or sushi roll. It's just sushi. That's the way I remember his name. He is the main character of the show.
Still looks like a woman to me. I keep
It
thinking. It's a
does. He's a part of the detective agency. He's actually in the same cafe. This is for the same episode as this. If you can match the seats up.
Yeah.
His ability is called Beast Beneath the Moonlight, I think.
There's like a werewolf sort of.
He is a were-tiger.
That's kind of cool.
If you can't see it, but on this little dangly bit of his hair, he has this black streak showing his tigerness and his eyes. He wears mainly black and white, so. I think in some promotional art, he's seen wearing red and blue, which red is the mafia's color and blue is his color. So, yeah. Like I say, he's the main character. He has a very sad story. He was an orphan that was thrown out thanks to his ability, because he attacked the chickens and the other livestock, because he couldn't control his ability. And this guy took him in, and this guy's kind of like his father figure, I guess. And everyone ships them, and I don't like it, because it's like his father figure.
Wow.
I don't like it when people who are considered like father figures or family
Brother, sisters type
to
deal.
be shipped together, because it freaks me out. Just starts shaking. I'm still shaking. Yeah. So he's taken in by a detective agency, and now he has a control of his ability. He actually got his leg boned off by Akutagawa.
Oh.
But it came back, like regenerated, and the Dr. Lei didn't even do anything.
That's weird.
That is weird. This is Dazai.
When I guess that name.
He is the second main character of the show, besides everybody else in the detective agency. He was with the mafia. That's actually how he knows Chuya.
Oh, okay.
They kind of grew up like brothers, but this is something that I have no problem with shipping together, because they're not related. They did grow up like brothers, and they say they hate each other, but it's one of those like enemies to lovers type of things.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks it's like the ultimate Romeo and Juliet almost, because he was with the mafia. He's actually the only person that can control Chuya when he's in his god mode. I'm just gonna call it that for now, on god mode. Because his ability is to nullify other people's abilities.
So he's the one that can nullify everything but Lovecraft. Okay.
Yeah. He is a suicidal maniac. And I think the actual Dazai was as well. I think real life Dazai drowned himself. And funny enough, this Dazai, met Asushi while trying to drown himself in a river.
Yeah.
And Asushi jumped in and saved him. So the way I think, from rumors I've heard, author Dazai died is the way anime Dazai met Asushi and kind of like took him in, which is kind of sad and kind of cute. I don't think cute's the right word. It's kind of, I don't know what the word for that is. I want to say poetic. It's not poetic. Wait. Poetic. That's kind of a pun, because didn't Edgar Allan Poe make poems?
Yeah, he did do poems.
Poems. Anyway, that is the last of the characters. It is time for me to go to Sleepy Weepy now. Yeah, I still don't have an outro. I just have an intro.
I'll have to work on it.
I'm going to have to work on that, but before my phone dies, that was my aunt reacting to Bungo Stray Dog characters. You wanna say bye?
See ya.
Bye! I gotta turn this off now. Get out of here.